Alright, good day, hi, and welcome. Got my dad and my nephew building bird feeders right now on the kitchen table. Or silver pellet. Ooh, that wind's cold. Hope it's not too windy. But this is my last chance to get out a video for this year. Got a hole in my thumb's cold now. Got a hole. Temperature's not bad, but the snow's almost all gone. But the ground's really frozen, so I think winter's going to come back with a vengeance. So it is New Year's Eve at the making of this video. Now I'll try to get it out tonight before. I don't know if we're going to have the town shindig. I got to find out. I have to call my aunt because she knows these things. So I got to contact my aunt, which is going to be hard because I got to get a hold of her. She's basically right there, so. Basically right next to our house, so I either have to knock on the door or call. I'm not sure which I'm going to do yet. That's the hard decision, and then from there everything gets easier. So anyway, yeah, so it's New Year's Eve, so it's 2023. We survived. 2024, I have no doubts it's going to be a glorious year. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully your 2023 wasn't too normal. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, hopefully 2024 will be anything but normal. You know, in a good way. Let's go see if the solar sign works yet. See if it got enough sunlight. I'm just amazed though. Like, you can see right where the plow ridge comes right to the edge of it. I say $5 says this thing gets knocked over before spring by a plow truck. It's not charged up enough. So it'll be charged up by spring. Not on yet. Now, mind you, I don't know if I told you guys the story of our phone booth in the town, where they put in the phone booth like, I don't know, 20 years ago. And that was the first phone booth that we had in this town. We had that phone booth in the town with no phone in it for about 10 years or 15 years. Then they put in the phone. It took them another 5 or so to hook it up. Maybe 25 years ago, it's hard to say. Yeah, it took them like 10, 15 years just to hook up a freaking phone. But anyway, yeah, so I don't have much plans for tonight other than to go to the hall. If there's that, if there's not that, then I guess I'm going to be sitting at home doing nothing. But oh well, I don't have a lot of money anyway. This time of year is always the time of the year where everything just you know, kind of goes, you know, financially. So I don't think I'm gonna go skiing tomorrow. We didn't have a green Christmas, but like you can tell right now, like the cold, I kind of figured this is what was going to happen right around New Year's Day or so. It's already kind of snowing a bit. You can feel that cold pattern coming in, but this was like extra mild and a lot of rain. So haven't seen it like this for a long time. But I think this next cold pattern is going to be really cold. So we're probably not going to get as much snow at the beginning of it. And then it's going to get mild, because you know, like weather goes in cycles. You get warm front, cold front, warm front, and then when we get that warm front, that next warm front that's coming out, probably about say middle of January, it's not going to be warm enough, but it's going to be just right at that temperature where it's optimized for max snow. And then we're gonna pay. So yeah, put down in the comments what you guys are doing tonight for New Year's Eve. And what are your New Year's resolutions? My New Year's resolutions is to live up to my own expectations. But I do keep my standards low, so I'm never disappointed. Already done. Yeah, so hopefully you guys, I usually, my New Year's resolutions are usually pretty realistic. But I don't really put a New Year's resolution out of what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna go on a diet, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna because again, I kind of just operate in the basis of reality of knowing what I can and can't do. So I try a whole bunch of things throughout the year. 99% of the things will fail, but 1 or 2 things will stick, and then I'm happy with that, right? So it's like, you know, like I say, keep your standards low and you're never disappointed. That's the best movie line ever. Yeah, so that said, yeah, I finally finished off all the chocolates from Christmas. We finally finished off all the leftovers from Christmas. Yeah, so it's like kind of like you're in that, like today's New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, so you know where you are, you know what time it is, you know what day it is, everything like that. But between Christmas Day and New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, it seems like it's like the no man's land of what day it is, where am I, what planet am I on? You know, you're just in this state of like utter lazy confusion. You know, like, I mean, you could find these things out, but it's just like, it's so much effort to look at the calendar. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, and the sun's almost out today, so that's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be a really cold one tonight, so hopefully not too cold, and hopefully we don't get a storm tonight. You know, wait till tomorrow morning, you know what I mean? But if you're gonna be out there, make sure you're not drinking and driving, you know. That's like so 2023, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, keep it safe, you know, and I wish everybody, their friends, family, and their, you know, good holiday, you know, because you'll be back to the grind on Tuesday, I guess it will be. Yeah, so yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's a weird, Sunday is always the weirdest day. Hey, little doggy, yapping at me. It's always the weirdest day to have a New Year's Eve, because it's like, you just have in your head that, okay, yeah, I can celebrate New Year's Eve on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, but Sunday it's like, oh yeah, but okay, I don't have to work tomorrow, but it's like, but I have to work Tuesday. Whereas if it was like Wednesday, New Year's Eve on Wednesday, I was like, yeah, but I don't have to work till Friday. you know, I don't care, man. It's like, you know, but Friday's a weekend, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's funny how people approach it, right? And yeah, I scared some pigeons there. But yeah, last things, I figured out some of the ad revenue thing there on YouTube, where everybody's kind of like seeing like a losses in their revenue. I figured out what it is, and it's actually not losses. It's just the way the monthly thing rolls over. So that's coming along. Hope you guys are enjoying my guitar videos, my extremely low budget guitar videos. I'm king of the world when it comes to low budget stuff. I really am. And I got the next video, a little spoiler, it's going to be called Pawn's Revenge. I was going to do it today, but my nephew's up today because he's been sick for at least 3-4 weeks there, and it's like, now he's starting to feel better, so he wants to come back, you know, come up and hang out with Grandpa and I, my dad and I. So it's like, okay, well, we're going to do that today. So I was going to work on Pawn's Revenge, but I'll make that a 2024 project. But if you watched that little video called The Pawn, I hope you saw the fury in that pawn there after his king and queen were killed, and in the chess game of Doom. And I was like, okay, I gotta do a follow-up video for that. And what it is the guitar tuning I'm going to be using is really cool. I discovered it about a couple of days ago, and I'm just like, this is the best heavy metal tuning in human history. And yeah, so one of my things for 2024 is going to be, you know, getting better at making silly videos. You know, like the one I did last night was I'm not blue, blah 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 blah, with the Smurfs in it. That one was, I thought was funny. That one was with the Holcomb guitar in that tuning. It's C G C G G D is the tuning. It's like a really cool low tuning. So anyway, with that said, yeah, I do want to get really heavy involved in music this year. I mean, I bought way too many guitars to not have them be playing on stage. With me playing them, not somebody else. and I really want to do that. So like anything, everything goes based upon the reliability of my vehicles and what you call it, my finances. But every little bit helps, and all you that donated to me this year and helped me out a bit, you know, I really appreciated that, guys. You know, I get it, it's hard times for everybody, stuff like that, so all that stuff, you know, helps. But you know, goals for the channel, definitely want to see if I can upgrade. I mean, I'm down to basically 3 cameras. My cell phone, I think it only records like 5 minutes at a time now, and that's just a little bit too short of videos, and it cuts off at random, right? So it's like, it's, you know, don't get me wrong, that thing served me well. For $100, that cell phone owes me nothing. I've tried to clear the cache and everything, it's done. You know, it's like everything. I've got my computers, you know, one computer, the L button and the K button doesn't work, the other computer, the Y and the T button doesn't work, and one computer crashes at random. And I'm in the process of like backing up all, like, you know, especially like you know, my nephew's like baby photos and stuff like that. I got to print some of that stuff out, so if I ever do lose the hard drive, I have the photos. And if, you know, if I ever lose the photos, at least I have the hard drive. But yeah, so I'm transferring everything from one hard drive to the other, well, keeping copies, so that, you know, at one point I want to retire that other computer. Problem is the other computer is the one with the Windows Movie Maker on it, and I have to use that one for now. And it is slightly the better computer. It has the CD burner and all that stuff in it, and CD player. The other one doesn't have that, right? So